and saying something.
Dear Mrs. Sandin, your home tells me you're good folk, just like us. One of the haves. And your blue flowers tell me that you support the Purge. We want to treat you fairly, so listen closely. Let me introduce us. We are some fine, young, very educated guys and gals. We've gotten gussied up in almost terrifying guises, as we do every year, ready to violate, annihilate, and cleanse our souls. And on you. And we can enter any home we want, and we will want, as wanting is our will on this fine night. Don't force us to hurt you. We don't want to kill our own. Please just let us purge.
That siren, known by many from the movie The Purge, was not received well by some living in Crowley. Chris Walty spoke to the chief on his decision to sound the siren as a part of the city's curfew.
Crowley Police Chief Jimmy Broussard says he's never seen the Purge, but he knows the sound to be an old military siren. Since the alert Thursday night, the department has received mixed messages about their curfew warning to residents. Ty Abshire was caught off guard when he heard the Purge siren echoing through the streets of Crowley around 9 o'clock Thursday night.
It was just crazy. I knew they had the curfew, but nobody was expecting to hear that kind of siren.
Police Chief Jimmy Broussard says his intent was never to scare anyone.
As we examined it, we didn't want to go through with our regular sirens because we didn't want to create more havoc. And one of the officers who is military approached me and said, well, you know, Chief, there is an old military siren that was used. It was used in the movie Purge, but it's been used for many, many years. And after listening to it, I said, well, it's a more muffled tone. It, wouldn't create to me as much havoc.
The department has since received more than 500 comments on Facebook questioning why they use the siren and why the curfew is being strictly enforced.
It was to remind people that this is a very serious matter. It's a very serious disease. It's a very serious pandemic going on. I think part of the issue is people are not seeing, even if they look at the statistics, it's not real to them.
Abshire says he understands the chief's intentions, but says people on Facebook are now going too far.
I post on Facebook saying, oh, I know who I'm going to go kill tonight. Oh, it's your time. Oh, you have it coming. Things like that. So I just definitely thought a better siren could have been issued.
Our purpose was to let people know, and if they know now, even through this, how dangerous this pandemic is, how dangerous this 19 is, then okay, it was accomplished.
Abshire hopes through all of this, people do see the good work first responders are doing to stop the spread.
You're angry.
Yes, I'm angry. Very angry.
You want to release that anger?
I need to.
Thank you for your honest answers. First, a few formalities. Batesias, the official flower of the experiment, they represent rebirth. In the box you have recording lenses, contacts. Should you choose to actively participate, wear them on the evening and they'll document everything you do. As I said, greater participation yields greater financial compensation. Next, we'll implant a tracking device. After that, you'll be all set, as they say.
You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
New report out here about Trump's plans in 2024 in Rolling Stone. Trump plans to bring back firing squads, group executions if he retakes the White House. The former president wants to expand the use of the death penalty and expand the federal government's options for carrying out death sentences.
Good evening to you, Tamsin and John. How many times have you gotten this close to a guillotine? Well, it's on the rooftop here in Greenpoint, and so many people like Pix 11 and neighbors here are wondering, why? Why a guillotine?
breaking Israel news, and it says the Sanhedrin blesses Trump, calls on president to uphold 7 Noahhide laws. They claim from the Torah that these are the laws derived from Noah, from the great flood. These are actually 7 man-made laws, but I digress. Let's read on. Thus saith Hashem to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have holden, to subdue nations before him, and to loose the loins of kings, to open the doors before him, and that the gates may not be shut. What does that sound like? Sounds like opening something that nobody wants open, right? At any rate, let's move on. Here's a picture of Trump holding a Bible given to him by his mother, but we've also seen him refuse to say that he's ever asked forgiveness for any of his sins or transgressions. We also know that he wants to bring Catholicism to the forefront again, and he's a friend of Israel, big time. In an ancient and honored Jewish custom, the Nascent Sanhedrin sent a letter to the new leader of the United States, President Donald Trump, blessing him and calling on him to take the lead in restoring America and the world. The Sanhedrin also called on the new president to acknowledge and uphold the 7 Noahhide laws. The letter follows the custom of Jewish people to bless foreign kings, as seen in a verse in Jeremiah. Rabbi Dov Steen, secretary of the Sanhedrin, told Breaking Israel News, and seek the peace of the city whither I have caused you to be carried away captive, and praise unto Hashem for it. For in the peace thereof shall ye have peace. Jeremiah 29:7. Okay, so let's take a look at the 7 Noahhide laws. 1, do not deny God. Okay. 2, do not blaspheme God. I'm down. 3, do not murder. Okay. 4, do not engage in illicit sexual relations. Okay. 5, do not steal. All right. 6, do not eat from a live animal. I don't exactly understand that. 7, create legal system of justice. So why is it that, starting with George Herbert Walker Bush, New World Order, do these people want to put their rule of law on us so bad? Well, let me show you.